If I were him, I'd be careful because Jose Ramirez is he's a Latino. You know how Latinos are, bro.
If you try to get crazy with Jose Ramirez might take it. That's what kind of fight it is, I feel. You know what I mean?
I feel as though he slowed down. All that partying and drinking and stuff slowed him down.
Boxing experts are warning Devin Haney about his fight with Jose Ramirez, saying Ramirez is aggressive and powerful. Henry Garcia gave Haney a serious warning, telling him to be careful because Ramirez is tough and never backs down. Garcia also suggested that Haney might not be mentally ready for a war, especially if he gets knocked down.
What's your thoughts on that fight?
If I were him, I'd be careful because Jose Ramirez is he's a Latino. You know how Latinos are, bro. They don't play. I don't know if he was fighting Duarte. I'd say you better step down because Duarte is no joke. But Jose Ramirez is no joke either. And I'm telling you, the guy is no pushover. He is no pushover. I've seen him fight. I've seen him work out a few times. And this guy is he's out there. He's gonna give Haney his work for his money. I'm telling you, he's gonna be on him. So I hope Haney's ready for it. You know, I'm sure his dad has done his research and all that about Jose Ramirez. I'm sure he did, but they don't know the fighter that he is. I do, and I'm telling you, what I meant, he's gonna get a run for his money. That's what I meant to say.
Right.
Yeah.
So tell me, like, who do you favor in that fight? Because obviously it would kind of, it wouldn't be a crazy gear up.
Garcia said that while Duarte would have been an even bigger threat, Ramirez is still dangerous. If Ramirez lands clean shots, he could make Haney struggle. Garcia believes this could shake Haney's confidence and turn the fight into a nightmare for him.
Right now, it is what it is, but I would say that Jose Ramirez, if he cracks him, I'm worried for Haney because psychologically, I don't think he's still ready for it. I don't think he's ready for something like that because if he gets dropped, it's going to mess him up. Jose, again, he's no pushover. If he hits him and he catches him and he drops him, that's going to go bad for Haney.
Jose Ramirez is a great fighter in his prime, but he's also nearing the end of his career, says a boxing expert. Analysts warn Devin Haney not to underestimate Ramirez's power, experience, and relentless pressure. They say Ramirez is still dangerous and could pull off a shocking upset.
Jose Ramirez, a guy who was absolutely fantastic in his prime, but a guy who I think is now in the twilight of his career. It's a good fight. These are good scalps for the boys if they can get through it. And then they can fight each other in October. And man, I think these are big money fights, especially that one in October. If they both get through their task here in May, that's going to be a big one in October. We're also hearing a lot of other stuff right in the fight game now.
Tank Davis shared his thoughts on Devin Haney, saying Haney was an exceptional fighter at 17. However, Davis believes Haney has slowed down because of his lifestyle, especially partying, which has hurt his focus and performance.
That video of you and Devin Haney sparring, people were going crazy over it. He was just a teen when that happened. How do you feel like his boxing skills have improved since?
I think he was best on his game when he was that age. I think he was like 17. I wasn't that much older than him. I think we probably like 3 years older, apart. But I feel as though he slowed down. All that partying and drinking and stuff slowed him down.
Thank you so much.
Boxing analysts say Devin Haney may be undefeated, but his last fight raised concerns about his durability. Experts see Jose Ramirez as a real test, even after his loss to Arnold Barboza. Many have questioned Haney's chin, and this fight could give answers. Reports suggest Haney is moving to 147, which some see as risky. If his chin was shaky at 140, it could be worse against bigger punchers. While Ramirez isn't a knockout artist, his relentless pressure could expose Haney's weaknesses. Experts believe this fight will show where Haney really stands.
Isn't Devin Haney kind of coming off a loss? I know he's not technically, but yes. I mean, this is the sort of get back opponent. I mean, look, in terms of opponents that Devin Haney could choose at this point, like, you could do a lot worse than Jose Ramirez. Jose Ramirez, he's still, like, he lost to Arna Barbosa. I think he's still a dangerous fight for Devin Haney at this stage, especially if Devin Haney, like, this is when we're going to get some answers. But Devin Haney, he's potentially chinny. Like, we have to see how he holds up here. So I didn't expect him to get in the ring with like a power puncher. He's also been teasing that he's going to be a welterweight, that he's going to be at 147, which is funny because he didn't really spend that much time at 140 at all. We'll see. If this is at 147, then you probably feel less confident in Devin Haney, not particularly for this fight, but going forward, just because if Devin Haney is going to be at 147 now, if you're worried about his chin at 140, and granted, Ryan wasn't 140 in that fight, but if you're worried about Devin Haney's chin, him moving up in weight is not going to help him a ton because his power is going to be, well, even more diminished than it already had been. And on top of that, he's going to face stronger and stronger punchers. Jose Ramirez probably doesn't qualify in this regard because he'd be moving up.
Greg Hackett believes Jose Ramirez won't be an easy fight for Devin Haney. He warns that if Haney doesn't execute his game plan properly, Ramirez will capitalize and could win the fight.
I think at a catch weight, I definitely wasn't expecting one. That's not a soft touch. That's not a tune-up.
No.
What's your thoughts on it?
People gonna try to say that's like a cherry pick, but it's not though. Jose Ramirez was like a top 40 pounder and he was a top prospect. You know what I'm saying? He had
top amateur too.
Top amateur, yeah. So he got a big pedigree and, you know what I mean? He been through some shit in boxing, yeah, but this ain't an easy fight. He a big guy too, big guy. And if you said catchweight, that means it's gonna be at like 44.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, I don't know, that's a good fight. Devin Haney, one thing about Devin Haney though, you can count on him. He gonna give you some type of fight. Like, he not gonna just give you, oh man. Like, he gonna give you something like, oh, might be a dangerous draw. Especially coming out the fight with Ryan. Jose Ramirez is 90% offense coming to get you.
Coming off the Ryan fight at 144-pound catchweight, who do you feel like that favors?
I don't know. Because we got to see if Devin learned his lesson. We got to see if he learned his lesson. And we got to see if Jose Ramirez is healthy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And does this mean this is a fill out for 47?
Think so.
You know what I'm saying? So I think it'll be an advantage for all of them. You feel me? I think it's an advantage for both. They both will be feeling good.
Who wins that fight?
I mean, Devin if he box. If you try to get crazy with Jose Ramirez might take it. That's what kind of fight it is, I feel. You know what I mean? I can't side with either one because Dev, I don't know what's really going through his mind. I don't know what he's really thinking. I don't know what he's really been working on. What I think he should do, go in there and box. Just be you.
With experts raising concerns about Devin Haney's durability and Jose Ramirez's relentless pressure, this fight could be a major turning point. Will Haney prove his doubters wrong? Or will Ramirez expose his weaknesses? Don't miss out on the action. Make sure to subscribe for more boxing updates and analysis.